Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for the weekend of June 29th, June 30th, and July 1st. I am Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. This is a very dynamic weekend. This is a weekend where we get over the past. This is a weekend where we push through our fears. This is a weekend where we get comfortable in our new self. This is a weekend where we let go of the old structure of our life. This is where we face it head on. This is where we want to feel secure, yet we're ready to leave the past. We're ready to leave this old Rome of our life, this old structure. Let's start with Friday. We have the T-square. The sun is going to be in, of course, Cancer, all alone there. It's going to be opposing Pluto, and it's going to be squaring Uranus. What this is all about, this is us facing the past. This is us facing that structure in our life, that old structure, those old rules that we've lived by. And this is us facing it head first. There will be that conflict of wanting this new security in our life, wanting to feel everything, but it's time for us to let go. Then there's the fear, there's the struggle, there's the square of Uranus to the sun, which makes a perfect T-square. If you look in astrology, this is a T, but a T actually makes us stronger, right? It's a very powerful day today. Friday is so powerful because we're going to go into the weekend overcoming our fear, not being afraid of this new self, not being afraid of the unexpected events that happen from leaving our old life and coming into the new. This is also the last weekend where Mars is going to be in Virgo. So Mars is truly pushing forward, and now it's starting to get close to a trine to Jupiter. So we have a lot of good luck by acting in a new lifestyle, acting into a new day-to-day routine. And where's that? Becoming a new person, becoming in this new self, and letting go of that old life, letting go of that structure that is truly holding us back from our new individual self. Now the moon is in Scorpio today as well on Friday, and it's all about us emotionally investing in this and emotionally trusting that we can leave our comfort zone to enter a new one. Get out of that old bed. It's time to buy a new bed. It's time to get in a new house, and this new house is completely new, a new structure and a new identity, a new place. It's pretty much we are leaving, we are moving, saying goodbye to our old house, and that can be very hard. There's so many memories there, and there's those memories of comfort, there's those memories of, it used to always go right, but there were problems. And not knowing what this house is going to bring, not knowing what this new life is going to bring us as well. And Jupiter as well is now moving forward, and it is leaving the square to Neptune. So we know our dreams. We are entering our new life with our dreams, and we are getting the facts straight. We are talking about our dreams. But the main thing is we are getting the truth out. The truth is we need to live in our soul. It is our dreams, it is our imagination, but at the core, it's time for our mind and our soul to get along. It's time to have our mind listen to our gut, not the other way around. It's time to live by our gut. It's time to live by our inner self. It's time to live by our core. And that's what this whole period has been about as we are stepping into it this weekend. So after the weekend, it's going to be really nice because after this square and opposition T-square happens, we then start to move into that comfort. The moon will still be in Scorpio on Saturday, so we're ready to, push forward with it, and we're really excited about it. The moon will make a nice sextile over to Mars, so we're ready to act, we're ready to be in it. So this is a great weekend to be in it, to get involved, to live in this new life, to live in your train, to live in your truth, and to get over the fears, to get over the conflict, to face it head on. We are literally going through a face-off, kind of like Nick Cage did with John Travolta. And and I want to keep coming back to this because it's also about us reaching our highest potential. And in order to do that, you have to leave your comfort zone. You must leave the cottage at the bottom of the mountain, and you must take the journey to the top of the mountain. So I leave you with that on this weekend. The moon will slip into Sagittarius over the weekend as well, coming into Sunday, which it will make a square to Neptune, which is interesting because this is going to have us, emotionally really fired up, really, going to be positive, emotional. But our emotions are really going to be tested of whether or not we're ready to go for our dreams. So you really have to check your emotions and use this positivity to get into it and really see the big picture emotionally. The moon will also oppose Venus and will also oppose Jupiter. So even though we're so emotional and we can go really far, it's all about us getting into our truth and taking that truth and honestly pointing that Sagittarius arrow and seeing the big picture with it. Jupiter in Gemini is all about taking the small and making it big, taking an idea and making it big. It's not big things that are happening. It is small things that are happening big. The littlest thing in your life could be the biggest impact right now. And all that comes with attitude as well. So it's an attitude adjustment too this weekend. It's an attitude adjustment of who we want to commit to, what we want to commit to, how we want to love. How are we going to receive it too? You got to ask, you got to make an order up to God, right? Make sure you know that the menu is blank and it's customizable and you can order whatever you want. And part of this Jupiter-Neptune square was to get the details of what that order is. And then with the moon in Sagittarius, it's the optimism that we have to get the order exciting, hopeful, and jovial. And see that the order is fun and exciting. So this is really great as well. And Mercury and Jupiter are making a perfect sextile over the weekend. So that means even when that struggle happens on Friday, even when it's gonna be uncomfortable, we have positive thoughts. We have our heart on our mind. We have the big picture of the new attitude in our life. It's this new attitude about having fun, about following our dreams, about following our heart, about following our passions that this weekend is all about. And by Monday, we're gonna feel this comfort of the new self. We're gonna feel the comfort of moving forward into a new life. Because Mars goes into Libra Monday, guess what? All that lifestyle rearranging, all that analytical thought, everything that is so frustrating of wanting to have the lifestyle we want is finally here. So this weekend, enjoy it. Enjoy the conflict because the conflict is bringing you into your new comfort zone and it's giving you a new house to live in. But don't get too comfortable in this house because you still have a lot of work to do. It's about reaching the top of the mountain with your highest dreams, your highest goals. But at least you know you have that comfortable spot to always come back to. And don't forget, you can always take a jacket and some food with you up to the mountain, right? Take your iPod and listen to music. Doesn't mean that you can't have the comforts of home on the trail, if you catch my drift. So this is also the last weekend of my sale, so please go to my website, david-palmer.com, click up at the store. My one-on-one readings, my MP3s, and my Astro coaching on sale. Get at me right now or email me, david@david-palmer.com. The sale ends Sunday, and Monday we step into this new life. And guess what? We're going to actually push forward and get some balance and harmony in this new lifestyle. That's what's happening. So it's a lot to be excited about. It's time for you to live in your truth and to feel the comfort and the emotions of this new world you're stepping into this new life. So I'll see you then.